Welcome back. We are covering number 9 of top 25 companies to work for in the next 10 years. And before we get started with number 9, which is Tesla, I want to encourage you to click the positive reinforcement mechanism that is offered on whatever platform you're watching this on. If it's YouTube, it's a thumbs up, it's a subscribe, it's an alert, clicking the alert bell. If it's on whatever other platform, typically there's another form of like or whatever that notifies the platform that you appreciate the content that's being created, and lets me know as well. And so I do appreciate when I get any feedback like that. But again, we're going to go ahead and jump right in. I think that Tesla needs no real introduction here. I think this company has obviously been very forward thinking, has really had to overcome quite a bit in some cases. I know they've received some government, funding as well, because it's a green company, but they've not only had to, kind of overcome just the normal, building of a company, but they also had to overcome the big three and all the lobbyists that they had as well. And I'm from Detroit, so again, and I appreciate the automotive industry here, and them trying to fight to protect their territory. But Tesla fought through, and really has driven the big three to make major changes, and most car companies throughout the world to really focus on what it looks like to have an all electronic offering, and then B, an autonomous too. Tesla's been driving all of that, so they're very forward thinking. They're obviously a very forward technology company. I wouldn't even call them an automotive so much as I would a technology company, just because of their batteries also, and their battery technologies has multiple applications that it's used for. So if you're an engineer or whatever you're really doing, I mean, typically most companies like that have a need for any of the traditional roles that you could find, whether you're project manager, program manager, IT help, infrastructure help, support desk, sales. There's all kinds of, if you go and look on their site, there's all kinds of job offerings that they have there. So again, we're focusing on how you can position yourself to have job security. If that's your, what your calling is, and you're planning on being, in the workforce, traditional workforce for the next, 10, 20 years, then you want to put yourself with a company that's going to be around, especially if you're in one of those industries that might be at risk of going away. And I think that I talked about this in some of the prior videos, which, by the way, the playlist will be linked in the video description here. But I think banking is going to look completely different, if not disappear. The traditional banking, with decentralized finance that's coming out, right, and really emerging along with the crypto and blockchain industries. I think the insurance, both health and property and casualty, is going to look different. Shopping malls are already looking different. We all see the strip malls and the big shopping malls that are almost getting empty, and there's storefronts that are not being filled. So things have changed big time due to the health crisis, but with blockchain, crypto, and decentralized finance, or DeFi, that's also going to impact these other industries. And so that's something you need to think about, right? Evaluate what your current state is, and do basically some due diligence to say to yourself, is this industry going to be around for the next 5 to 10 years? And if not, where do I want to go? So I think that Tesla is one of those companies that could be very good option for you to consider. And again, you ought to just go look at the job boards and look at the job descriptions and see if there's any way that you can possibly transition over, and just kind of go from there. And if you're a student, then you should really, if Tesla has a booth at your university, you should strongly consider going and visiting with them, because again, I think this one will be around for a while. So anyway, that's going to do it. I appreciate you sticking around, and again, anytime that you give me the positive feedback mechanism, that's very much appreciated. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I strongly encourage you to do that, just like all the cool kids are doing, and all the smart, intelligent, type A, high IQ folks are doing, right? All 41 of us so far. So anyway, appreciate it, and we will talk to you at the next video.